Okay, guys, we're gonna watch another Asmongold video today. It's been a while because I think I have finally figured out a solution for my audio issue. But if you guys find any problem, please do let me know. And thank you for letting me know that my audio equipment kind of sucked bad. But yeah, sure. Let's go. All right.
I wanted to see this because I don't know how the fuck they ended up doing this, but
Uh-huh.
apparently the United States military, whenever they were capturing Maduro, literally
Yep.
started using like psychic weapons.
Did the U.S.
Sci-fi
military deploy a
weapons, you
secret
know?
sonic weapon during the raid in Venezuela? According to witnesses on the
Probably they
ground, the
did.
operation
Most
began
likely
with
they
an
definitely
unexplained
did, I
radar
think.
blackout.
Imagine that, bro. Like the entire fucking power for the country just goes out.
Holy shit.
While a massive drone swarm and the sounds of
like
helicopters.
try
Oh
to
my God.
Despite
okay,
being
try to think it like this. Like imagine if you're like an enemy is attacking you and immediately as you're like getting ready to defend your country or something like that, there's a massive blackout. So you basically go back to sticks and stones or bow and arrow against machine gun and rifles and missiles.
outnumbered 5-1, the small U.S. Special Forces team faced less resistance. Why?
Some guys
Reports indicate
vomiting.
soldiers suffered from vertigo, vomiting,
So they went in there 5-1 odds, and they didn't even lose a single guy. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's
and
like
internal bleeding.
holy
Military
shit.
analysts believe this was a soft
So basically, not they not only just blacked out the whole thing, they also fucking like did something with some kind of wave or something like that, some kind of radio wave or some kind of weird frequency that it caused like the Venezuela like the soldier from Venezuela to have vomit and also internal bleeding through nose and also puking from your mouth while there's a blackout and you got enemies like US troops, the most powerful and the strongest military on the planet with helicopters, guns and missiles probably. I mean US has the best military technology on the planet. I mean it's just a fact. And on top of that, you get blackout, confusion and nauseating feeling from vomiting and also internal bleeding. Fuck me.
kill operation, likely utilizing a high-power microwave device.
Uh-huh.
More detail all in the video ahead.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Based on witness testimony, here's how the event likely occurred.
Uh-huh.
Venezuelan soldiers were on standard guard duty when their radar systems suddenly shut down without warning.
Everything just shut
Immediately
down.
after the blackout, a massive drone swarm appeared over the facility, followed by 8
shit.
helicopters equipped with unidentified technology.
I don't even know what it is.
A 20-man team of Delta and
They got
Special
hit with
Forces
like
operatives
radars
deployed from the
and shit.
helicopters.
20 guys.
The encounter took a mysterious turn when the defending force of 100 soldiers reportedly froze, leaving them unable to compete with a smaller elite team. Witnesses
They
noted
gave
that the
them the
Delta Force
fear
operatives
of
fired with impossible
God
precision,
in their
estimating
heart
a rate
and
of
soul.
fire near 300 rounds per minute per soldier.
300 per minute. Fuck, that's a lot.
Oh
Holy
my
shit,
God.
that's like a lot. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
It is theorized that Black Hawk helicopters were
Legit
used to
video
deploy
game?
this
Yes.
capability, utilizing disc-shaped radar attachments to launch a directed beam
Okay.
at the opposing troops.
Okay, okay.
Jesus.
They reported internal trauma.
know-
They suffered immediate vestibular incapacitation,
What
meaning
the
a total
fuck?
loss of balance and paralysis. Some even reported bleeding.
Okay, I gotta have to say this. Everybody plays War Thunder. Like, when is this chopper or this technology is on War Thunder? That'll be fucking cool.
from the nose and vomiting blood, symptoms consistent with internal
Fuck
hemorrhaging.
yeah.
Oh my God.
While the Pentagon hasn't officially disclosed the specific hardware, military experts
It's probably an
often
LRAD, right? I mean, that's what it's got to be.
call this a soft kill system.
Soft
So how
kill
does it actually
system.
work?
Fuck.
To understand the weapon, you first have to look at what it did.
Okay.
The most
Let's
likely
see,
candidate
let's
for a
see.
weapon that creates that kind of internal pressure without external sound is a high-power microwave device.
Just microwave the shit
It
out of
relies on something
So it's kind of some kind of like sonic boom or like a micro. Oh man, some kind of like radio wave or frequency wave. Fuck, man, that's intense.
called the Frey effect.
Oh my
The
god.
weapon, probably carried by a Chinook or a Black Hawk helicopter, fires a focused beam of pulse microwave energy, not sound waves, that passes right through the skull.
So it basically fucks your brain? Fuck me. It's a brain fucker.
These beams are absorbed by the water in the brain tissue and the fluid in the inner ear.
Jesus
This
Christ.
energy causes a minuscule rapid heating of the tissue, less than 1 degree Celsius. But that tiny sudden expansion generates a
You're frying up people's brain. Man, the US military is like nasty and strong and like fuck, man. They're literally frying up people's brain here. Fucking hell.
pressure wave inside the skull. The
Okay.
consequence? The target hears a sound, clicks, buzzing, or a roar that originates inside their own head, bypassing the eardrums entirely.
Oh my
If the
god.
frequency is tuned to
that's-
the resonance of the inner ear, it violently disrupts the body's balance, causing immediate vertigo. At higher power levels,
Oh,
that rapid
shit.
tissue expansion can rupture capillaries, leading to
So basically, ultimate motion sickness. They should call it like the sea gun or something, because it gives you whenever whenever you have motion sickness, it's basically creating that scenario. Fucking hell.
the reported nosebleeds and internal trauma.
Extreme
There's another
vertigo.
possibility.
Fuck, man.
This is like, I mean, you think about how fucking insane that is. Oh my god.
Yeah,
A weaponized infrasonic pulse emitter.
that's fucking insane.
Instead of
Some
a
crazy
continuous
shit,
beam,
yeah.
this device would fire high-intensity slugs of low-frequency air pressure below 20
Fuck.
hertz.
Oh.
These waves travel through the body and match the resonant frequency of internal organs like the stomach or lungs. High-intensity infrasound can actually cause cavitation, the formation of bubbles in bodily fluids. When those bubbles collapse, they create tiny shock waves that damage tissue.
Basically, internally fucking up the body with sound waves and like microwaves, which is fucking up the brain. Fuck me, that's like on another level. Fucking hell.
Target feels an intense vibration in their gut, leading to
God.
severe nausea and effectively paralyzing.
Do you remember all those guys with like their fucking rinky-dink cars that have like metal walls on the side of it with like them wearing a ski mask and an AK-47? Like, this is straight up the difference between, like, they went into this and they treated these guys like it was like an uncontacted tribe
Yeah.
with like fucking bows and arrows.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they.
It's not even
They were
like
treated.
they didn't even have a chance.
You know what? Okay, this is funny, but I think what might work, tinfoil hat. I think probably tinfoil hat is the only way you can get over the vertigo and nausea. Not the sound wave. I don't know how to counter the sound wave, but I think after this video, every army will probably start wearing tinfoil hat to save their brain from the microwave weapon or the sea gun from the US, because man, it gives you seasickness, extreme seasickness. Fucking hell.
Them with pain and sickness. Tactically, the reports
Holy
suggest U.S.
fuck.
forces use this technology as the ultimate force multiplier.
Yeah, it fucks
The
up the
result
body.
was that the hundreds of
diff,
Venezuelan
yeah.
guards mentioned in the reports weren't fought in a traditional gun battle. They were incapacitated,
Yikes.
sick, dizzy, and bleeding, long before U.S. troops made contact. This allowed a small team of
And
approximately
you've got to keep in mind, too, that this is the thing that they're willing to show. Think about the types of technology and the things that they have
Yeah.
that they're not even willing to show, even for a mission
Yeah.
like this.
Like there could be like even more intense shit which nobody actually knows. So yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, they probably have like freaking lightsabers or something like that, or like lightsaber bullets, like the blaster, like the blaster from like Star Wars. They probably have something like that.
I bet this is probably like the maybe B tier, but probably C tier technology they have.
Yeah,
Like they have space. Yeah, no, they literally drop down to Space Marines and they use psychers for fucking backup support. They actually got invaded by the Imperium.
yes.
20 operators
Oh my
to walk
God.
virtually unopposed through a much larger force. But that's not it. The US
Really,
military has
man.
another secret weapon.
This is 20 years
Analysts
ago.
called it the
Well,
Iron
the
Dome.
difference is like, so I talked to a guy that I know that knows about this, and he said that they've had LRAD, but all of the different technology like this that they've had, they never had it portable. So I think the
Oh, okay.
technology that I
Get
think
it.
was unexpected here was that they could use this in a portable helicopter that's able to be moved around.
Oh, yeah, that changes the game.
The
Fuck
US
me.
military has another secret
That's what he
weapon.
told me. He was a
Like think about it like that. Like you create something like similar to something like that. You create like a station and time it, and it kind of becomes like a dead zone, or it kind of becomes like a zone where like a certain radius is covered. Like let's say like 50 miles or 100 miles are covered with radio waves or sound waves. That I mean, because there are two weapons here. So yeah, it's like that, but if you can concentrate that and put it on a helicopter which can like hover and blast it precisely. Oh, fuck me. Like that's intense. That's like on another level. Fucking hell. Everybody needs to fucking wear tinfoil hats. I think tinfoil hats are coming back. Fucking hell.
military.
Analysts called it the Iron Dome of the Caribbean. They
Yep.
said the airspace over Venezuela was impenetrable, locked
Really?
down by the
Yeah.
Russian-made
Rip
S-300
Bozo.
anti-system,
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that
a
go?
beast capable of swatting aircraft out of the sky from 150 miles away.
Uh-huh.
But in the dark
But-
night, the myth of invincibility didn't just crack, it evaporated. The opening salvo didn't come from pilots, but from physics. The
Okay.
U.S. Gerald R. Ford, stationed off the coast, unleashed a barrage of electronic warfare so dense it didn't just jam the Venezuelan radar screens, it burned them white.
So it just turned him off.
So basically, it's EMP attack. So radio wave attack, which fucks up the brain, sonic attack, which fucks up the body, and ray and also EMP attacks from the ship, which totally destroys the surveillance system. Yeah, well, here David versus Goliath. Goliath fucking shattered David.
Well, that'll work.
S-300 operators at Captain Manuel Rios Air Base were
turn 'em
blind
off.
before they ever saw the missiles
Do you
coming.
believe this fan fiction? I do, because it worked.
Yeah,
I do. I think
it's
it
not
worked.
fanfic.
I
It's
saw it.
reality.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
The first kinetic strikes were surgical from a destroyer. Two Tomahawk cruise missiles slammed into the S-300V and radar arrays. In an instant, the eyes of the Venezuelan
So they
defense
just blew
network
it
were
up.
turned into twisted, red-hot scrap metal. Precision-guided bombs walked down the flight line.
They basically shut the facilities, which are like surveillance facilities, and then targeted them and destroyed them. So there is no surveillance. And before that, they fucked up the soldier with the microwave and also the sonic wave. Yeah, that's no fiction, buddy. That's just reality. That's how you catch a shiny Nicolas Maduro like a Pokemon. I mean, imagine a Pokemon is sleeping. A random trainer comes behind it and like throws a Pokeball and catches it. Basically like that. With a like that basically that's the same thing that happened with Nicolas Maduro here. Fucking hell.
One by one, the Su-30s and the aging A-16s parked beside them were engulfed in fireballs.
God
7
damn.
jets were erased
Damn.
before their pilots could even reach the ladders.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
It wasn't a dogfight, it was an execution. But the final blow was
Yes, it
psychological.
was.
At 4:20, the roar of jet engines shook the windows of downtown Caracas. The target was Fortuna, the headquarters of the Ministry of Defense and the nerve center of the regime's
So
military.
yeah, you have to keep in mind, like this guy, he was at the main military base. It's not like they just got this guy at his like residential home. No, they literally went into the main area with
Okay.
the military, and they just got him out of that.
So basically, he was in like the most heavily fortified building of the country, and the US just picked him up like Pokemon. Fucking hell, man. US military's tech is on another level. Fucking hell.
military command. The strikes
Yeah.
didn't level the city, they decapitated the leadership's ability to communicate. As smoke billowed from the ministry buildings, the message was clear to every commander on the ground: you are alone. You
I
are
bet.
alone, and that no help
Yeah.
is coming. But all of this is just a
You are
deception.
fucked.
The main target is none other than the president. We finally have the declassified timeline of how U.S. forces breached the heart of Caracas and extracted Nicolas Maduro.
Extracted them.
Let's start with step one.
Yeah.
The
Extraction.
setup. This didn't happen overnight.
Oh man.
For months, the U.S. had been tightening a naval quarantine around Venezuela. The U.S. Gerald R. 4 carrier
This
strike
is what I'm curious about if they're going to do this with Iran too, because like they have the same thing that they're
Probably
building
not.
up around Iran.
They're
And so,
probably
like,
not
are they
gonna
trying
do
to get
that.
all the different fucking ships over there so they can just basically do this same thing?
They're probably not gonna do the same thing with Iran. The reason why, because if US does the same thing that they did with like they did with Venezuela with Iran, it's gonna be problematic for Iran because the people of Iran, they don't support the IRGC regime, and same, nobody like Maduro in Venezuela also. But people of Iran needs to get rid of that regime because it's an ideological based regime, which is like religion based. Where, yeah, Maduro is a communist, which is also an ideological regime, but it's not as strong as a religious, like dogmatic religious based regime. So, and plus, people in like, I don't know that much about Venezuelan society, but they seem much more chill because there are large parts of Iranian society, except for the urban area. If you go to the rural areas, they're very still very conservative and stuff like that. Like if you go out of places like Tehran, Isfahan, where there are more urban people, yeah, obviously they are not. They're done with this freaking bullshit, extreme hardcore, like I would call mullah regime or like yeah, mullah regime is like mullah is like the cleric, but like they are done with this Islamic ideology and Islamic regime. But the rural area, you don't know about the rural area of Iran. But I think even in rural area in Venezuela, they are sick and tired of the Maduro regime. That's why it was possible in Venezuela. That's why it would not hurt Venezuela because they just wanted everybody wanted to get rid of that guy. I think there are still a huge number of people in Iran who wants the like Khomeini to be gone, but still wants Iran to be ruled under Islamic law. So yeah, so that's why with Iran it needs to happen organically. It's not gonna same strategy is not gonna work with Iran.
It's like, I mean, it would probably suck. I mean, because you think about it from their perspective, right? I mean, you know that the ship is going to be there in 6 days. You saw what happened whenever the ship got to Venezuela,
Yep,
and it's sailing over to your country right now.
they better
I'd be stressed out.
they
and
better
the
shit
USE
I'd be
Regina
bricks.
really stressed
amphibious
out.
ready group were parked off the coast. The pretext was clear.
Excuse
The U.S.
me.
designated the Venezuelan government a
Come away, yeah.
narco-terrorist state, specifically targeting the drugs lords. But while the Navy squeezed the coast, intelligence assets were tracking one man. They waited for a specific window, a moment where Maduro was stationary and vulnerable. Step 2, the strike. It began at exactly 2 in the morning Venezuelan Standard
2 a.m.
Time.
Fuck.
High above, several F-35 stealth fighters punch a hole through the enemy lines, destabilizing their anti-air defenses.
Yeah.
Like these Russian S-300 missiles located all over the strategic high-value target.
WUS.
That's a badass
With the skies
little
clear,
ship there.
the path
Look at
opens
that.
for Delta Force helicopters
A
to fly
helicopter, yeah.
straight towards the mission. Here comes the deception as the helicopters flew. The jets started firing with more strikes as it hit Fort
Yikes.
Tuna, the main military base and command center, and La Carlota Air Base, destabilizing
I mean, I
Ven-
feel like it's also kind of like, I mean, how do they think that they have a chance if we were able to just like turn off their military?
No, they're fucked. They're fucked. If the whole surveillance system can be turned off, they're fucked from the start. I mean, at this point, Like, yeah, you can save more people by ratting out Maduro. I mean, duh. They're fucked from the get-go. They lost the battle even before the battle even started.
Like it wasn't even there wasn't even a fight.
No,
Nothing. There
there
was not
was no
even a
fight.
conflict. They couldn't even do anything. It was
No,
just over.
it's just
as
it
well.
was just like I'm gonna go, poop, I'm gonna pick it up. That's it. The U.S. Marine just went there, poop, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna look at these boys. We have here a president. I'm gonna poop it. I'm gonna pick him up. Poop. Done.
Air support. Reports from the ground describe widespread
No chance.
explosions and a
Yeah.
sudden communications blackout. The chaos wasn't the goal, it was the cover.
Ah,
But how
man,
did the
that's
raid
like
happen?
chess.
We have to look at step 3.
Step
Under the cover
three.
of darkness and chaos, the Tier
Okay.
1 operators
Here
went to
we
work.
go.
But what is the exact unit tasked with the mission? It is the Delta Force, one of the most
Okay.
elite secretive special forces units in the US military. Witnesses in Caracas
So they're kind of like shadow ops. Fucking hell, man.
reported low-flying aircraft skimming the rooftops, flying well below radar coverage. The team breached a secure compound believed to be a safe house within the massive Fort Tuna complex.
Well, they knew where he was. They knew where he was the entire time.
mean,
It was
they-
never even a question.
They knew it before they even like landed the ship or anything like. I mean, not the ship. Before the helicopters even started flying towards Venezuela, they knew it. They knew it from the get-go.
Resistance from the Venezuelan presidential guard was swift but ultimately futile. As the
Yeah,
helicopters
what
lay cover fire,
resistance? I'm like,
the operators moved
Come
with surgical speed, landing on multiple points.
like
But
if you ever watched Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, not Revenge of the Sith, sorry, it was the last prequel. I forgot what was the name. Anakin, I have the high ground. Yeah. Listen to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Choppers, if you're on a chopper, you all always have the high ground. Duh. And in war, anybody who has the high ground wins.
how exactly the capture and extraction happened? For this, let's look at step 4. Specialized helicopters hovered over the objective to insert the assault team. While dozens of attack
okay.
helicopters laid down suppression fire, the Delta Special Forces descended and started
yeah.
the search for the high-value targets. How did they find
They
them?
just got his ass.
Simple. The CIA had planted spy inside Nicolas Maduro
Yeah.
close to
We just had a guy there. They're like, yeah, he's here.
Yep.
It's impressive as fuck. Yeah, of course.
It's fucking impressive.
While back in the US, Delta Force built an exact replica of his safe house, rehearsing the raid until they could do it
The
blindfolded.
fuck? So the CIA spies sending the reports snitching on Maduro, and they are creating like freaking draft mission somewhere in US, probably doing drills to do the extraction. Fucking hell, man. US is on another level with like spies and like military technology and everything. Fuck me. No country should be try to be an adversary to US. If they are trying to be an adversary to US, well, good luck.
They already knew his entire fucking house.
Yeah, they knew it.
Yeah, it's like imagine like these guys. They built a replica of your fucking house. It's
They're
a cool video.
basically
Yeah.
they're basically doing drill missions before the actual missions. Having the perfect layout to the minute and the smallest detail. Fuck me, so much like they probably did the drill so many times that there is no margin of error at all. Fucking hell.
Operators breached the room so fast his security could not even react to the situation as the sound of flash grenades disoriented the security guard. Using blowtorch, they caught him before he could even lock all the doors. Maduro's shock and awe
Got
froze him
him.
as Delta
Got his
Force
ass.
reached the compound. Nichols
bet.
Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores, were physically secured.
Okay.
This wasn't a negotiation. They were detained
It was
and
an
immediately
extraction.
moved to the extraction point.
Okay.
These
Got 'em.
aircraft are capable of performing urban extractions from buildings and refueling in midair.
Fuck
What the
me,
We make
fuck?
original
man.
4K 3D animation with a small team of
Man,
animators.
it's a cool
So
channel,
please
man.
support us by
Damn.
subscribing and dropping in a
So,
comment for more exclusive engineering animations made just for you guys.
oh my god.
Back here in my free
Well,
state.
there it is.
It's a
Do
cool
you think they
channel,
knew
man.
his jerking off hours? I bet they did. I
They
bet they knew
probably did.
everything about this
They
guy.
probably
They knew
did.
all of the stuff that happened. I
Yeah.
mean, especially the fact that they had these fucking sonic weapons that were just basically
Fuck.
turning off people's brains. Like, I don't know how any of these other guys, like, I think it was interesting, right? Is that
It's basically like they had the whole plan ready. I'm assuming here before even the guy even went into that building, like weeks before. It's like it's like kind of like how Eisen, like, yeah, it happened because that's how I envisioned it. Oh, it's all according to my plan. Like, here, the American army is kind of like Eisen. Yeah, you're supposed to be in that building because I made you be in that building. You're supposed to be like to be extracted because I made you to be extracted. It's all according to my plan. Like I said,
the president of Colombia, after he had that call with Donald Trump, he posted the photo of like the Colombian national animal with like a bald eagle, and that was it. Yeah, no more of that shit. I'll link you guys the video. That was pretty fucking insane. But yeah, I didn't even really know exactly. Yeah, just switch him off. Yeah, bro, like he was done.
yeah, it's insane. Like, and it's some kind of like Eisen level shit. Fucking hell, man. Okay, all right. So, thank you. Really hope you like this video. And here my audio issues are fixed. Please give me a heads up. Okay. And if you like my content, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.